Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to discuss a very interesting question from number theory and polynomials. At first glance, you might think that this question is data insufficient, but it is not data insufficient. Notice the word, or rather the phrase, non-negative integers very carefully. This phrase alone adds a lot of information to this question. Also, notice that the expression of f of x is not the standard expression that is given in our books. In our books, it is given that an is not equal to 0, but observe that here it is written ai are non-negative integers for I equal to 0 to n. So an is non-negative, and in the set of non-negative integers 0 is also included. So an can be 0 according to this question. So this piece of information makes this question very interesting. Now you may pause this video to give this a try, and when you are ready, keep watching for a solution. Let r be the degree of f of x, so the coefficient of x to the power r by our definition cannot be equal to 0, and you extending this logic, we can conclude that for some value of x like x equal to alpha, alpha to the power r must be less than or equal to f of alpha. Now analyzing the powers of 25 very carefully and using the information that is given in our question, we are given that f of 25 is 78357. So we can observe that this value is sandwiched between 25 to the power 3 and 25 to the power 4. Hence r is equal to 3 and ai is equal to 0 for I greater than or equal to 4. So we get this expression. This is the first conclusion that we drew out. F of x is equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x squared plus a3x cubed. Now substituting the value of x as 25, we get this expression. Now when we take mod 25 on both sides of this expression, we get that a0 is congruent to 7 mod 25, or a0 is equal to 7 plus 25 k0 for some integer k0. Also, f of 1 is equal to 21, and since all the ai's are non-negative, so we can conclude that a0 must be less than or equal to 21, and this leaves with only one possibility, that is a0 equal to 7. And since we know the sum of all the ai's, we can conclude that a1 plus a2 plus a3 is 14. Now substituting the value of a0, and then when we simplify this expression, dividing it by 25, and then we get this expression. So when we take mod 25 on both sides, we get that a1 is congruent to 9 mod 25, or a1 equal to 9 plus 25 k1 for some integer k1. But also a1 must be less than 14, so the only possibility that remains is a1 equal to 9. And since we know the sum, so we can also tell that a2 plus a3 is equal to 5. Now substituting the value of a1, and then again simplifying this expression, dividing it by 25, we get this expression right here. And when we take mod 25, we get that a2 is congruent to 0 mod 25, or a2 is equal to 25 k2 for some integer k2. And since a2 must be less than 5, less than or equal to 5, so the only possibility is a2 is equal to 0. And using this logic, we can also conclude that a3 must be equal to 5. So now we know our entire expression. F of x is completely known to us, and when we substitute x equal to 10 and adding 3 to it and dividing it by 100, we get our required answer. The answer is 51. Thank you for watching this video.